All right. Looks like we're all set up here. Hi. I just want to test if that works. Okay. All right, let's see if this picks up my audio here. Maybe you had gone too far. I had nothing left to say. We left ourselves in the dark. Sometimes we left peace where they fell. More out of luck than reminders ourselves. No time said to me the feeling that you felt. We lost it. We lost. Can we get back to the love we had? Get back to the love we had. Call me again. Call me again. The app is updating on my phone, girl. Alright. Hopefully it lets me answer it. You know, let me see if I call. Call. Bitch. Bitch. No way. Alright, we'll just try this again in a minute. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Hi.
So my phone realized that my internet went out. I'm so dumb.
You're good, don't worry about that. I was saying my hair looks oily as hell, like on the side, all of a sudden now.
You look good.
Took a nice walk. Let's see. Now while I wait for some people to just show up in the chat, I'll just have a drink. Should I get like a Pepsi or something? Go with it. I feel like I might need a chaser.
I feel like I'm on a 3D mirror.
What do you mean? Oh, 3D mirror? Hey. I just want to see if the chat is like working on my end. Okay, here's the link to the video. Okay, here's the link. Hey, okay, I saw that. But the thing is, the chat on the actual video, okay, I saw that. I have to like increase somehow. The thing is, the chat on the actual video, I have to like increase somehow.
You see how Bridgerton and them finding they lovers? When am I gonna meet a love like that? Like people are sex like that.
What you mean?
When am I gonna meet a love like that? Like people get busy, Jamie. Get busy. In the carriage with a horse pulling them. I want to get busy in the carriage with a horse pulling me.
I want a horse-drawn carriage. That sounds like the ultimate wedding, Loki.
I think I gotta do something like that.
I mean, our modern carriages are limousines.
Fuck me in that pocket. Oh, he string guitar. Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I was just fixing the lighting in my room for the video.
Oh, you good. I'm getting a little aroused because they're fucking crazy and I want to join.
Should I put tarot in the title of the video?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
I feel like I should edit the title of the video to say the word tarot in it so that they don't like...
Yeah.
See if I can go back to...
Okay, you gotta get up because I'm telling you, I'm love struck right now.
Alright, I just edited the title. The title should be good now, though.
Bitch, you better say yes.
What? What?
That nigga said, Penelope, will you marry me or not? That bitch was stuck. I dare a nigga to hit me with that. Will you marry me or not? I'm gonna be stuck. Like, that's like that nigga Brian. He better do got to get forgot. Oh, so down for nothing, then I already said it. Because I'm telling you, niggas hit me with that. Bitch, put your money where your mouth is.
When they all talk, but no bite.
Yo, you know how many niggas
No,
I meet
all
like
bark
that?
and no bite. Wait, what?
You know how many niggas I meet like that? All bark, no bite?
Too many. That's why, like, the places you surround yourself with really, like, influence the type of people you meet, you know? I know it looks weird. I'm literally vaping while smoking because I'm trying not to smoke the cigarette, but at the same time, the vape coil is really burnt.
The what coil?
The coil in my vape, it's like burnt out, so it has a burning taste to it when you vape it.
Oh,
it's old and the juices are like almost out completely. But it still has some flavor in it, but I'd rather smoke that than the cigarette.
Okay. You get that white pack of cigarettes?
Yeah, I got Marlboro menthols, but they're lights, so they're not like as harsh.
I know. Greek smoked them. I only know because I had an old boss that smokes them.
I usually get at least 1 or 2 people right away when I go live, so it's like kind of weird how they're not around right now.
It's okay. I think you can like... I would say personally, if I was you, I would start like reading, like get in tune,
You're right.
like
You're
try to
right.
get comfortable.
The thing
Get
is,
the fuck out of here.
I don't have a another table to do my cards on. I might have to go into my brother's room and steal the snack tray again.
Can't make space.
Huh?
Can't make space.
Not really.
Like an extra chair, I mean.
I might actually. Hold on. I'm gonna put this off to the side for a second. All right.
This is great, Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte, who that?
From Bridgerton. She was the queen, and like her love story, we always try to understand why does she care so much about people being matched together. But it made sense. She got married into royalty.
At the end of the day, the only difference between royalty and common people is just money. There's really no difference.
I know, but that's why he loved her. Like, he genuinely loved her. Like, he felt like he had to get normal just to love her. But she dad said she would accept him for who he is, and she really did. She had mad kids by him, and she was like, "All you niggas," she said, "all y'all could do is make illegitimate and what is it? Like when they're not like something that you claim. What is that?
Something that you claim.
You don't claim. Like it's not like you got it through husband and what, like marriage. It's something that you had outside of marriage that you don't claim.
Arranged.
And a legitimate, not a what's the opposite of legitimate?
Illegitimate, yeah.
Yeah, illegit. I couldn't get that word for shit. Illegitimate children. That should have me weak.
I'm just gonna do a random reading for I don't know, whoever might show up to the reading today.
You enjoy my company.
What happened?
I was talking to the cat. Asked her how do she enjoy my time in company. Because this is the most she ever gonna get time spent with me.
How old is your cat?
2 years old. Or 3. She too about to be 3. Me and this cat. But she like a teenager though.
I feel like I just want to tell scary stories right now.
Pumpkin, look, your auntie found a cat that looked like you but skinnier. Look. Look. You're not, your auntie might get her. Would you be okay if your auntie get a cat? Ah, shit, the bitch just has an attitude problem. Something wrong with this cat, you know that?
Wait, what?
Something wrong with my cat. Okay. Ready to start? I'm back in better.
Alright, I'm ready whenever. So this might be a little... I'm gonna do a tarot reading on shadow people.
Okay.
No fucking way I just pulled this fucking card. I just pulled this fucking card. The fucking devil card.
Okay.
So like shadow
Talk to
people
her.
are like dark entities, right? They are associated with everything devil and satanic related, but they're entities that were never spirits to begin with. They're really wise, but they don't temperance. They pick and choose who they show themselves to. When it comes to shadow people in general, though, they focus on younger people, like children almost. Here with the Page of Rods, it's like young energy as well. Ace of Rods. So like shadow people tend to show up in like people's dreams or like a waking state, like sort of like a groggy feeling. That's when you can perceive them the most. Yeah, shadow people like to keep people stuck in general. We got the Eight of Swords here as well. Some can be deceiving, because I just pulled the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like shadow people can like shapeshift in a way to appear as someone that you probably thought might have been like a passed on loved one, but like this is like someone who wears like armor to like hide who they really are in a way, you know? Yeah, if you look into the picture also, it sort of looks like a wave made of blood, right?
Yeah, like a path. It gives me twitches. Remember when the darkness was coming over to take over the light?
Mm-hmm. The High Priestess in reverse. So these are like really spiritual dark beings in high places. They like to mess with people's intuition as well. What else? Yeah, and then we have Wheel of Fortune. So it's like they do everything in their power to like manipulate living beings so that they could get energy, but they also get something out of it. Wheel of Fortune here. Maybe it gives them a higher standing within that realm of entities. Like the more you can inflict on the living world, the more power you have in that on that side, if that makes sense. I'm being real with you. I'm afraid of the tall hat man. When I saw that shit, like, I don't know if I want to do a reading on the tall hat man, but I might. I don't know.
If you're confident that, like, you know, you could, whatever come your way, you could stand strong on it, then yeah. If you're not ready, then don't force yourself.
I have to, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. So the Hat Man is like said to be an evil entity and often placed in a category of like paranormal phenomena. They're referred to as shadow people, but the Hat Man is like an even darker, they have like a vaporous form. So it's like when you see the shadow, it's like a physical three-dimensional, looks like there's a person there, but there's not. Like the shadow isn't cast on a surface. It's like manifested shadow, you know? Judgment. So some might dilute like manifestations of people who were once living. Others may sometimes else that may understand it. But the Hat Man is like a singular character inside that border category of like shadow people. The shadow, the Hat Man, that shadow person specifically, they have a more solid outline than most shadow people. Like going back to what I mentioned. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's said that the Hat Man, right? The Shadow Hat Man, he carries like a gold pocket watch, and he occasionally glances at it. But it's like there's something about time revolved around him when he shows up.
Does he pick his victims or who he go to, or at random, or he knows who he wants to go to?
It really depends. What I'm getting is that, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. So when there's a lack of a mother figure or a lack of like feminine energy surrounding a person, the Shadow Hat Man gets drawn to people that are like sort of lost without that motherly energy. But this man shows up in places that you don't really expect. Like, he would never be in your house. Like, he would never be like in the car with you or shit like that. Like, he shows up randomly. But I feel like most of the time when he does show up, it's usually through like glass, like a glass pane. Because that's something that the spiritual world, a lot of people will talk about, is that mirrors are a way, like a portal for entities to travel through. So when you have like a double mirror, like a mirror facing another mirror, it's easier for them to come out of that portal and into the physical world. But the Hat Man, if you do see him, it might be like in a bedroom of like a house that you'd recently move into. So like a place that's not really familiar to you. Um, he like when he shows up when you're like groggy or like waking up from a sleep, he's not like directly over the bed, if that makes sense. He likes to keep his distance when he watches people. It's like really weird. But I think he might like feed off of fear as well. But when the Shadow Hat Man appears, it could be to anyone at any time. But there's like a pattern of like people that have witnessed him. Is that in their moment, it's like they experience like turmoil in a way. Because like when you see a shadow person, it's pretty scary.
But what if you don't get scared?
That could be a good thing. Being spiritually grounded when you experience something like that is always a good thing. Yeah, especially if you like have friends that like, say if you go to like a haunted house or some shit with your friends, like an actual haunted place. It's better to go with people than alone.
Can you go with me next time? I'll be punching people.
Oh, you want to go somewhere? We'll go to like Kings Park or some shit.
I'll be punching them though. You just gotta be careful with me.
We'll have headlamp flashlights. We'll have our recording equipment. We'll go ghost hunting.
Oh yeah.
One thing I've always wanted to try was the Estes method. Do you know what that is?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I want to try it.
So the Estes method, it's like taking a spirit box, right? Like, you know that device that acts like a radio, but it constantly shifts through different frequencies of the radio to make words.
Yeah.
So you would basically wear a mask, like an eye mask, and you put what do they call that? Headphones that you can't hear sound out of when you put them on, like sound from things around you. What do they call it? Noise cancellation. There we go. So you put that on. You put the spirit box on. And the people around you, after you meditate for 5 minutes before speaking, the people around you ask questions. And sometimes the radio frequency, if you pick up on a word, you say it out loud, right? So sometimes spirits could use the energy of the spirit box to manifest words through the person in that open state of meditation. It's like you're acting as a conduit for energy, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes if you have a spirit box session and if a negative energy does come through, you want to pull that person out of that meditative state like right away. Because
oh, so the negative entity don't.
Yeah, so they don't possess you or anything like that, or attach themselves to you.
How do you know when a person has a negative entity in them?
So entities can't get control of a person's body unless that person like verbally says like for them to do it, you know? Like there has to be an agreement on both sides. It's like making a contract, you know? Like in order for a contract to go through with someone, both parties have to sign that contract, you know?
Yeah, that's understandable.
I pulled a random card from my Oracle deck. and it's the card of Pleiades. So this is a card about a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is like my gift, in a way. I could channel energy and then manifest information to help people.
Right. That's a person that has a positive, powerful tongue.
But I don't know what Pleiades is. I'm pretty sure it's like a Greek god or some shit. Pleiades. Pleiades. Also known as the seventh sister, is a young open star cluster in the constellation of Taurus. I do have some natal charts in Taurus, so that would make sense then.
Somewhat.
Natal placements in my natal chart for Taurus.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what you mean by that? Like, what you mean by the placement?
So, depending on the ruling planet of the placement of the constellation during the year and day you were born, you take every zodiac sign into your being when you are born, right? So we all have traits specifically of different zodiac signs. So if you look up natal chart stuff, huh?
If I send you my natal chart, would you be able to, like, you could, like, observe it and tell me?
Most natal charts online typically have that information already on hand.
Oh.
But when it comes to the Pleiades zodiac in Taurus, that's like, I was born on the 19th, right? So I'm literally, the 20th is the start of Taurus, so I'm like right on the cusp. So I take on some traits of Taurus because I'm like right there, you know?
So that's like me, because I'm on the 24th. I'm like the cusp of Leo and Virgo, so you always tell me I have fire in me.
Mm-hmm. So you could have some placements in Leo too. But you could also have placements in Aries, Sagittarius. It just depends the day you were born and the zodiac constellation that took place on a specific planet in the solar system. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So like you have you have Mars for Aries, right, as my ruling planet. I think, but I don't want to say this, but like maybe, what is Virgo planet?
Oh, look, I could send you it.
Mercury. So for, no, you're not a Virgo, right? I don't know why I keep fucking saying this. you are a Virgo, right? Like this is the 23rd to the 22nd of September. So we got,
Yeah, I'm 24.
so yeah, you're like right on the cusp too. So yeah, you definitely take on traits of the zodiac sign before the start of Virgo.
You always tell me that. You be like, it's not about you. You got a fire in you. And I'm like, I don't know what you talk about, boy. I be jealous.
But because I'm a twin and because I was born first, I took on the majority of the traits of Aries, and my brother took on traits of Taurus because he was born after me.
How many minutes aboard?
Not that many, like 3. Like not even, yeah. But we were born in the morning of a Sunday.
Oh shit.
I think it was Easter Sunday when we were born.
Oh, shit.
Giving away all of my zodiac shit to online. Hopefully no one does karma casting on me.
We ain't go too detailed, so we kind of good.
No sword formed against me shall prosper, bro. I feel like when people have a lot of spiritual gifts to give to the world, God keeps those people protected, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh shit. I gotta plug my phone back in. Sorry, plugging my phone back in.
Jamie.
Get okay.
Nice. No, I just have to call you because I'm not dramatic.
Okay.
That song is
Your voice is like cutting out.
Birthday, then whatever she want. You know?
Yeah. See, if I put the words free tarot readings in the title, I'll most likely get more people to join. But I don't want to be like...
So then do that. You what you should do.
Cause I'll just tell people that show up.
You know?
I mean, the thing is, I could just tell people that show up, like, like I could do free 1-card pulls, but that, I'm not gonna put that in the title. I'll just explain to people that show up.
Pretty
Free
much.
universal tarot messages.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Okay, so you ready for mine?
For your reading, I got you.
So my sun is in Virgo.
Your sun's in Virgo?
Okay, yeah, my sun is in Virgo. Yeah. My moon is in Aquarius.
So
My
the sun
Mercury's in
sun
Leo.
meaning is basically just saying like the main zodiac, right? Like the month you were born is like how people like identify their sun. And your moon rising is what?
Aquarius.
Aquarius? This is just me. I always assume that Aquarius is like a water sign, even though I know it's an air sign. But they're like really interchangeable.
So you don't use to think that.
Honestly, they're interchangeable because like when you think of water, how it flows, and it's like similar to how wind flows. You know.
They are, and they're like that, and they're just like that because when Aquarius is ready to be emotional, that's why. Yeah, trust me, I see it where it comes in. That's why I'm moody. I see it.
No, but when I think of Aquarius, I also
is in
think of
Leo.
like carefree type energy. But when it's in the moon, it's like when you're trying to relax is when you have your carefree energy, you know? Or like when people try to stir up drama, like that carefree energy comes in.
Wait, say that part again.
When people try to stir up drama is when that carefree energy kicks in.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
pretty much.
like I to explain it to words, it's like I could tell you what you want to hear, but at the same time, I could give a fuck, you know, like.
Pretty much, no, that's me. Yeah, that is me. Yes, that is me. And then my Venus is in Leo too.
Oh, it's in Leo? Wait, which one?
Yeah, what that mean? My Venus.
Venus is in Leo?
Yeah.
So when you think of Venus, I think of like a sister planet to like Earth, appearance-wise. But physically, we're both made of different materials, right? So when it comes to Venus in Leo. How can I put it? Well, I think of Leo as like really like a more of a stable fire energy out of the other three zodiacs. Let me see if I can look this up for you, because I'm not like the best at it. Venus and you said Virgo, right? Or Leo, sorry.
We still learning. I don't even understand the shit. I just read what the people tell me and never understand that shit. I will never lie to you.
So it says Venus in Leo can mean a time for grand gestures of love, generosity, and confidence. So when it comes to the confidence aspect is the stable part that I was talking about when it comes to the planet Venus itself. But also Leo is like a really loving, fiery energy, but they can be a little, how can I put this? Not possessive.
Possessive. Aggressive.
How can I put it? It's like the people that are Leos like to express their love in like grand gestures, but when it comes to the zodiac sign in Venus, it's more saying that there needs to be like a center of attention in regards to love in general. if I don't know how else to put it, it's like,
so basically my main attention likes to be love.
exactly.
We could see that. We could see that. We could see that. It makes sense now, right?
It does. Let me see what else it says.
It makes sense.
They also may treat love as an act of creation, which can sometimes be challenging. I don't see anything else mentioned about that. It's like when I say extravagant, it could also mean traditional as well. Because when you think of things back then taking place, like when weddings were more popular, people would like put in like thousands and thousands of dollars for weddings, and like everything was just nicer and the quality of everything was better back then, you know? We don't get quality as much as we get quantity now.
We don't.
There was a study I read recently saying that 50% of men between the ages of 18 and 24 have never approached a woman. Like in regards to like love interests, right? So that means like half of the population of the United States, basically around our age, like, you know, they're not really looking for love because they were never really taught to like go have a family, you know, that they're more like protected more. I feel like a lot of parents from the generation before us really baby their kids, you know.
They did. I feel like them of them too. I baby my child too, pumpkin. Oh.
No, but I bet what I mean is like to like a like an obsessive extent though. I don't know how else to describe it. There's nothing wrong with being overprotective, but like a smothering overprotectiveness is like not healthy.
No, sometimes you could be like overly overprotective. Like you could be overbearing with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't be overbearing is what I'm trying to tell me. So what if my Mars is in Scorpio?
Whatever. What?
Hold on, let me look it up. Mars is in Scorpio. Oh, it means a person is intense, loyal, and deep. It could also mean that they may be difficult to win back the trust of if there's. That's a fact.
I literally just mentioned something to that too, you know? Remember how I said overly protective, like that? That, like...
Yeah. That's true.
There are some hopeless romantics around our age, you know?
Oh, shit. Can I tell you something?
What up?
Do you know my birth chart? I have Jupiter and Taurus. Do you know what's going on right now? Do you know what happened on May 1st?
You said Jupiter and Taurus? I'm like picturing.
Do you know what just happened on May 1st?
I'm picturing earthquakes. Like the earth shaking. I don't know why. It's like, what happened?
It's basically that's when Jupiter transit into Taurus, and on my chart I got Jupiter and Taurus. And look what was going on right now. It says Jupiter's it will basically with this happening on where profoundly affect how we connect with others and shape our relationships, which from the core of our lives. The Taurus sign falls in the second house. So what does that mean?
So like, say that one more time so I could try
Oh no, I found it. So basically, Jupiter's arrival in Taurus is a sign for us to focus on the fulfillment of everyday life, celebrate our achievements, grow a feeling of abundance in all shapes and physical, emotional, or spiritual.
But some zodiac like natal charts, depending on the year, could affect. I think this is the same thing when it comes to Chinese astrology. What do they call that? Not Chinese zodiac. You know what I'm talking about.
The Western astrology.
Yeah. I feel like some of that is similar when it comes to natal charts. Because, like, depending on the year that the constellations taking a place could affect people differently, depending on their natal chart.
It is Chinese astrology. You did say it correct.
It is? Oh, okay. So...
But only difference is, you see how Western goes by, like, we go by birthdays and stuff? They go by birthdays, but they really determine you by the year. Yeah, by the year. But they have this thing, how you see how they call it natal chart? They call it a Bazi calculator, where they calculate your Chinese astrology. So like Mr. McLean did mine, and mine's is like I have like a dragon. It's funny because when you said I have fire in me, I have a fire dragon in me. You see how the shit is crazy? And you see how I'm kind of goofy? I got a monkey in me.
I did pull the with the Fool card, I think 2 readings ago for you at one point.
Yeah, I'm mad fucking goofy.
But it's like creative energy, you know?
It is, because I'm corny with the shit. Like, mad corny. It's okay. I booked the reservation for your time. Tell your boyfriend I said thank you.
I got you. I think he's asleep now though. He has work tonight. I think he gets up in 50 minutes.
I have a question. Which planet symbolizes like love in your natal chart?
It's typically the moon sign. So with me, my moon sign is Mars. So it's like I experience a lot of lack of love in my life, but from an early childhood, I had a lot of that, you know?
Wait, so you said it's usually your moon sign is in Mars?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because when me personally, like, what do you mean?
Wait, because it goes by the number of a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, my moon is in my 5th house, which is Aquarius.
Aquarius in what? Moon in Aquarius.
Get out.
In regards to the relationship between the moon and Aquarius, love is about mental stimulation and the freedom to explore individual and shared paths. So I feel like in regards to that, when you experience a relationship that's really good, but like sometimes could be boring, sometimes we look for love in the wrong places. And
It does, and it's funny you said that. Potential issue is she's eccentric with sharp mood swings, complex love life. Yo!
So yeah, it is a little complicated when you get into details, but when it comes down to it, like our natal charts does affect our situations that we deal with throughout our lives, sadly. It feels like a predetermined path, you know? But at the same time, we're walking it, you know? Sometimes we're not aware of it, but when we do become aware, that helps us make decisions to get out of it, you know?
Yeah. I do have to be more aware. Does lucid mean crazy?
What? Lucid? Lucid is just another word for like vivid, like real.
Oh, very
looking.
clear to understanding. It's very clear.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm very understanding. I get told that a lot. Huh. Damn.
Bro, I'm like smoking half of these cigarettes.
Your natal chart doesn't tell you like your soulmate or none of that. They just tell you about yourself.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you could always compare natal charts to your significant other, but when you go into stuff like that, it's like a little finicky.
I did that before a couple of times, and it made me cut off a lot of niggas.
Yeah, it becomes burdensome though when you do stuff like that though, because it's like giving yourself more problems, if that makes sense. When
Yeah.
when you look into details like that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I just see what the negative is, and then if I see something that's like happening now, and I know it was a red flag, I take it as this was a sign, and that's when I spin off.
Me personally though, because I don't like being alone, I get like frantic if I end up making a decision to cut someone off. But when you do it, you have to do it in like a healthy way, you know? I put this down. I'm really surprised no one showed up yet.
They'll come, or people gonna look at it. It just takes time. You gotta be more consistent. You know, gotta slowly build up the clientele. It's funny, you got me looking at this chart, and some of the stuff they saying now it kind of makes more sense.
I just straight up put free tower readings now.
I bet you they start coming like they're coming.
Like bugs to a fucking bug zapper. I don't know, that was a horrible analogy. not that I'm comparing people to bugs. That was so weird I mentioned that because remember when I pulled that devil card for when I was talking about shadow people? There's literally a bug above the devil. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
That's funny. You know what this thing just said? She is often attracted to doing something if there are problems attached. Once they are solved, she will go on to do something else that has complications. She likes to overcome obstacles and can be tough and business-minded. She can be very stubborn and sometimes cold and calculating. Do you know I get told that?
Really?
Yes, because when I want to act cold, I'm really cold-hearted. That people look at me like, I didn't know that was in you. Like, that shit turned me on. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Like, you see the bug? You see the bug?
Oh, yes. I keep seeing flies. You know that? That's crazy. I keep seeing flies around me, too.
I mean, have you kept up with cleansing the space around your apartment?
I've said I wanted to clean it again. Like, cleanse it again.
You only did it the one time?
I did it twice. I did it twice.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I did it twice.
You should definitely do it like a couple more times, but like space it out though, you know?
So I was trying to do twice a month.
That sounds good.
I tell you, you know when I saged it, it got into my hallway and somebody started choking.
Oh no. Yeah, damn. No, fuck that. No, mama swear. I know.
She was like, no, she smelled it. I was like, my bad if this ain't just thinking out, so she was mad.
Wasn't the sage I used? Wasn't the blue sage you're talking about? Like, I use it in this bowl that I have. So I don't like
Taste that purplelicious burp. Purplelicious burp. Purplelicious.
Delicious happens, just make the boys go crazy.
I'm telling you, that song is so good.
Alright, this should be good now, hopefully. Oh, I gotta pull this chair back.
Maybe. And that is my philosophy. I get duped a lot because I do believe in people until they show otherwise not to be trustworthy. But see, I gotta live it by that everyone is not trustworthy and don't trust them.
You gotta use your gifts of discernment, you know?
Yeah.
Because like sometimes good people could do, like I said, fucked up things without realizing it before they speak. But it's like it all depends on forgiveness, you know, what you would tolerate around you. Because like we're human. Sometimes we make mistakes.
That's a fact. It said the position sometimes points to not being financially very well off. Average salary, the spouse may not be rich, possibly of a small inheritance, which helps a lot. Long life and natural death, the aspects allow. And you did tell me and my partner gonna argue about money. I don't want to be greedy and stuff. Like, I want to be able to be financially well off.
Have you seen our economy? It's literally getting to the point where we need, like I said, 2 working adults in a household just to make ends meet. It's like...
Oh, so that's why if I had an economy before COVID or whatever, I would have been able to have a well-off life.
Girl.
I'm not annoying.
When it comes to like COVID now, like after that whole shit show in 2020, I feel like Long Island was the first place hit in the United States, or at least one of the first places, because JFK Airport is an international airport, and a lot of people take JFK to travel between New York, like Manhattan, and like around the world. Because there's no other airport that's like close to Manhattan, right? Like it's only most airports are like outside of the city.
JFK, the real closest one is LaGuardia. Or Newark, depending on which direction you go.
Yeah,
but LaGuardia is not international. But if you want the two closest internationals, it's JFK or Newark.
But because JFK is in Long Island, though, we were the first hit by COVID. So like back in December 2019, everyone I knew got really, really sick, like flu type symptom shit. And after about a week, we were good, right? So now 3 months roll by, it's March, and you know, I'm at my friend's house at the time, and on the news randomly started playing on the TV we were watching YouTube on, stating about the lockdowns they were going to start in place for a disease, and they what do they call that? The quarantine.
Yeah.
So basically, once they started the lockdown shit with the quarantines, I couldn't walk around like past a certain time. It literally felt like what do you call it? Martial law. It was really weird. And at the time when COVID first came out, there were no cars on the road at all. Like, so many people didn't even go to work. Like, so many people lost their jobs and shit because of it. And like even a lot of like small local businesses like went out of business because of COVID. But you know, because it's New York though, we kicked back strong, you know?
Yeah. That's true. My bad. I was reading some of that stuff, Jamie, and them niggas that just bluntly told me in my face that I may have an affair. And not for nothing, when I was reading something like that, they said if me and that nigga was talking, I would have an affair on him. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I mean, if you feel that way in a current relationship, it's probably meant that you're not really supposed to be with the person that you're with.
Nah, but my natal chart said that for whoever I'm with, I may have another partner. She may lead a double life. You get it? She may have a secret love affair while having a relationship with her partner. Why do you think when he said I'm a nympho, I was like,
girl,
at first I didn't know what it was.
You control your actions, so don't worry about all that other mumbo jumbo.
You know what's funny? I am a nympho. If I feel like I get tired of sex, I will go to the next nigga and find it if I want to. I do that. But no.
Honestly, I feel like that's everyone though, like every person. Like I feel like sometimes if we get into like disagreements with our significant other, or there's some sort of folly, we tend to like to see other people's appearance in a more sexual way, if that makes any sense. It's like we're normally out of tune of that. Like we ignore shit like that when we're with someone that we actually are attracted to. But how can I put it? How do you feel about that when you enact on stuff like that?
Which part?
Like if you're dating someone and they're not giving you that good dick.
Oh, I've tried to get rid of them. I really get rid of them. I feel like if you can't satisfy me sexually, mentally, and physically, and all of that, it's like it's no part for us to be talking and telling with each other.
Yeah.
Because sexually, you can't. Don't think I'm automatically gonna get aroused when I look at you and I don't want to fuck. Because I can't do that no more. Because I'm not easily aroused like that.
But that's the thing
So
that
now-
birth control also does. It affects sex drive.
And it affected mine so bad. Because I used to look at niggas and get horny. Like my pussy used to be stay hot, like stay ready to fuck. But now it's like I can't do it right now. Like I can't. Pumpkin, I gotta shave when you going to your auntie's house.
Wait, what?
My best friend was like, she's allergic to cats, so she gotta get a allergic cat or whatever. And I was like, I shave my cat and send it to you.
I think it's usually in the hair, isn't it? That like
It is,
sweat
like,
gland that they give off. Because it's the
Yeah, that's
it's the tongue that they're actually allergic to. It's the saliva, and because cats constantly clean themselves, it's like they get allergic to the saliva scent of a cat.
A dude told me that. That's what he told me. He was like, you're not allergic to the hair, you're allergic to their saliva. And I was like, oh.
But certain cats like Sphinx cats, they still clean themselves, but they don't have that that genetic makeup in their saliva that we're allergic to. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. That's crazy. I didn't even know you know how to read natal charts. A lady told me about it one time when I was delivering mail. And she read it and she was like, something's gonna happen to you at 27. I was like, she said, something in my love life gonna happen to me at 27. And I was like, why 27? Why not now? Why can't me in now?
Honestly, I was like that too when I went to my first tarot reader. It was I think I was 17, getting ready to turn 18. And I was living with my friend Tyler at the time in Floral Park. And the tarot reader that I saw was this like older guy, probably in his like late 50s. It really felt like he was just like bullshitting me. 80% of the time I was like sitting in his office. I don't know why, because it's like he pulled tarot cards out, and me knowing how to interpret cards, it's like he was just like pulling shit out of thin air, basically. It felt like.
I don't blame you.
But I paid like
You know, so
I paid like $400 for that, bro. It was expensive. Like,
girl, I did that before. Niggas be overcharging.
but there was one thing he told me. He said the one you're meant to be with is like really, really tall. And me personally, I am into tall dudes, but my boyfriend's literally my height. We've been together for 3 years, you know, like we've had our ups and downs, but it's like I couldn't imagine myself being with anyone else right now. And like although we don't like we can't fulfill each other's sexual needs all the time because like we live in different states. It's we get through it, you know.
Right, I go through the struggles.
Hi Joshi, how you doing? Is it Joshi? Joshila. Yeah, you could get a reading. Have a drink, sit down, enjoy the scenery. I'm on the phone with my friend right now. We're just chilling together. So Joshua, you said I wanted to know why the voices in my head aren't gone. What did after I did a cleansing? So like, do you feel it's like schizophrenia type of voices? Or are we talking about like your internal monologue? like, because there is a difference. Because like schizophrenia is more like voices from a different person's voice. You know, it's like your internal monologue. Hi Hannah, how you doing? Let's see. So we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Joshua, did you see another tarot reader that told you specific advice to like cleanse yourself? Because I with the card in reverse, it feels like they gave you the wrong message in a way. It's like they didn't like no internal monologue. What's that? You did? So when it comes to negative thoughts that we experience on a daily, sometimes it's nice to have friends that are nearby that you could express your concerns to. When it comes to cleansing yourself now, that's a different story. Like, have you seen like a therapist in regards to what you're dealing with? Oh, and Hannah, I could add you next to the reading, by the way, if you're still here. You said no because I know it's spiritual. I think she did. I have the Seven of Cups here as well, so it's like it is a confusing energy. It's like you're trying to show yourself more love and affection, but you have to do this internally, you know? Like treating yourself to a bath, you know, with candles and shit like that. Like just being able to relax in the moment definitely does help. Like do what you feel is positive in a way that you could relax, you know, because sometimes when our energy is really sporadic and we don't have a focus to pinpoint that energy, it can become overwhelming, and then sometimes negative thoughts occur. Hello?
I'm here.
I think that was a new subscription. Thank you for subscribing. I was like, where the fuck is that sound coming from?
Yo, me too. I was like, what the hell?
Become overwhelming, and then you've been hearing them for 4 years.
She gotta take time to herself and date herself. I was the same way. She gotta date herself.
Yo,
You gotta be tender and gentle with yourself. You gotta treat yourself like as if you your lover.
exactly.
That voices always go away. And you should go to therapy because that means you emotionally have blockages. You don't know your emotions. I had to go to therapy too.
So like when you like I don't know if you've already experienced this, you have had personal people in your life telling you that you should probably seek some sort of therapy. I know it's really hard to put yourself out there in regards to that, but there's nothing wrong with seeking help, you know? And although tarot readings could be a nice place to start, it's definitely better to get a professional that has studied mental health, you know? Because there are a lot more people out there that can give you better advice when it comes to dealing with the mental struggles you have been overcoming for 4 years now. Yeah, the devil in reverse. So it's like there's like a fear of change in a way. I don't want to say you like to keep yourself stuck or like I don't know how to describe this. It's like I think you should ask yourself, what do I get out of talking to myself like this? Right? Like I feel like if your mental thoughts don't have any good purpose for you and to you, then you have to change the way you think, you know? I was telling my friend this as well, and even myself. What's internal monologue? So, internal monologue is like the voice, your own voice that you hear in your head before you speak. So, like, if someone asks you a question, when you think about an answer, it's that voice you hear. You know, it's your own voice. Hi, Marie. Yes, I have a reading for you if you want. But there's also the Hierophant card, by the way, Joshua. Joshua, sorry. The Hierophant. So you have to take some sort of control in regards to your thoughts right now, because if you just keep letting them spiral, it's not going to be healthy, you know? Definitely with this card, take control, you know? There's not always going to be like a miracle cleansing or like salts or like burning incense, you know? Like a lot of it has to do with our internal struggles and then facing it, you know? Because sometimes if we don't face what's bothering us, we tend to let it go. And you know about a snowball rolling down a mountain and it turns into literally a fucking avalanche. Like, it's the same concept with our emotions, you know? Oh, so that's why the cleansing didn't work. Yeah. Because it's an internal struggle. It's not like a physical manifestation of negative energy, you know? So Marie, you asked, I asked, how does Miles feel towards me? Okay. Can I get a letter for the last name, Marie? And Joshua, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you could always donate down to either my Cash App or my PayPal down below. And I'll be able to do an even more in-depth, detailed reading for you. Feel free to hang out, you know. My last name is W and his is D. Okay. I don't know why I'm like hearing Delero. What's that face, girl? That's like me if I ever had a kid on stage. So what? How does Miles feels towards Marie? Miles D. I don't know why I'm hearing Delero. It's like a weird, like Miles. Miles D. Oh, girl, I don't know what's up. I'm pulling out the devil card constantly. What the fuck?
Ooh.
King of Rods. So Miles is someone who is a thinker. This person's really in their head a lot. Let me see if I could go into detail with this. Like, how does he feel about you?
That's
He sees you as a really hardworking person here with the Seven of Pentacles. Um, how does he see about you romantically? How does he see you romantically? Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're gonna hear from this person. They're gonna bring you a message here with the Ace of Pentacles. Now it could be about money or it could be about love.
yeah.
Let's see what's up with Miles right now. Queen of Rods. Okay. So he's I think he might ask you out on a date, like eventually. Let's see here, but I'm seeing the sunflower. So maybe this summer coming up, you guys might go out together. High Priestess in reverse, though. So when it comes to the situation, you're a little hesitant about it, and I don't know why. Like, it seems like a really good offer. Like, he's really good looking. It could just be you. Let's be real. So here with the High Priestess in reverse, it's like why are you like afraid of him like asking you out? Like, well, what's the hesitation for? You want to tell me about that? Like, I'm hesitant just because of our past. Okay, so that makes more sense then. So, girl, if it's good and it's positive and it treats you nice, like, take it. He is good looking. I just don't trust him. If you want to go into Zodiac shit, we could do that, but... Alright, one of my cards fell. It was actually the Five of Cups. So this going back into like the past that you've had with this person, it definitely is like watching spilt milk, you know? Like it was good, but then it turned sour, you know, like we're both Scorpios. Never. So I think you guys might get at each other's back sometimes, but it's not always a bad thing. Let's see who's here. Hi, Little Time Vids. How you doing? Oh, by the way, Marie, feel free to hang out with us. I'm going to be doing free readings all day today. Yeah, I got you. Hi, Melfoot. Mailfoot. How you doing? So Little Time Vids, if you'd like, you could put your question down in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Got my purse up here. Bro, I have ramen to last me a month. Just want to know if Libra have romantic feelings for me. I am a female Virgo. Hi, Gillian. So, Mailfoot, I can add you next, by the way. You know, since there's more people showing up, I'm gonna get a pad ready so I could get everyone in the right order. Oh, shit. All right, there we go. I'm a mess right now. Mail. Then we have Gillian after mail. Oh, my friend's Wi-Fi went down. Called me when it's back up. Maleficent. What's your name that I could put? Oh, well, my name is Silva. Sylvia. Okay, okay. You want me to put Sylvia instead of Mel? I'll put Sylvia if you want. All right, I got Sylvia here for you. Here we go. So, Lil, uh, just want to know if Libra has romantic feelings for me. I'm a female Virgo. Okay. Hey, Ari, long time no see. I got you. You're gonna be right after Gillian, okay? Hi, welcome back. Adding Ari right now. Okay. So, Lil, you said you want to know about a Libra having romantic feelings towards you. Can I get like a name so I can focus the energy? I'm just gonna put you here real quick. Hold on. Okay. So I'm Jen. His name is Ian. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate you. All right. So does Ian have romantic feelings for Jen? The magician. The magician. So here with the magician card, this is typically talking about someone with many talents, but it could also be someone who's manipulative in a way. So I don't know who's who here, but I'm gonna pull a couple more cards real quick for you. The Hermit. So I feel like when it comes to like the manipulative aspect, it's more about this person likes to manipulate the time that they spend their time with people. Does that make sense? Um, this is a person that likes to cherish their time in a way. And if they feel that someone isn't like meant to be there for them, they'll literally just do their own thing. But this could also be your energy. Like as a Virgo, I feel like this is like strong traits of a Virgo. We have Ace of Rods. Wait, what?
Those are strong traits of a Libra too, because a
They
Libra will put
are.
you to like manipulate you and put you through the ring of fire just to see if you really love them. That determines if they love you or not. So it's like they mad weird.
But both parties could be in this hermit energy though. Then we have the Ace of Rods here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So Jen, I see you making the first move here. This could be either you sending a text message to this person, and I don't know if he's like leaving you on red or some shit. But Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is really like immature energy in a way. I don't know if this person's like Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this person's like flip-flopping between like who would I want more in a way. It's like when you have the Two of Pentacles in the upright, it talks about having financial stability and being able to make correct decisions in regards to stability in your life, right? So in the reverse, there's instability, indecisiveness. It's like not being able to choose, you know? And it's about lovers. Literally, the next card I pulled for the Two of Pentacles. So this person, they might have romantic feelings for you, but they also have romantic feelings for another person. So it's you could take that how it resonates. My advice for you now, if you feel like this person's just leading you on, my best advice is to just let them go, drop that bitch. But when it comes to you and your well-being, you want to be able to live your life without having to feel pressured to date this person, you know? Like I feel that you're wasting a lot of your own time in regards to dealing with your emotions where they're lack of with the other person, you know? Let's see here. So we have Sylvia. Sylvia, you are next, by the way, my love. No problem, Lil. I hope you appreciated the reading, and feel free to stick around and hang out with us, you know? I'm drinking, so we're having some fun. Sylvia, so whenever you're ready, you could leave your question down in the chat here, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So after Sylvia, we have Gillian and then Ari. So I'm gonna give Mayo or Sylvia 2 minutes. So if they're not back within 2 minutes to put their question in chat, I'm gonna move on to Gillian. That's just crazy how like sometimes my tarot cards could literally confirm a vibe that I'm picking up on a specific card right before it literally pulls the next card for me.
Really?
Yeah, that shit happens a lot with my intuition, you know?
Oh, shit.
But it's also spirit confirming something with me when I end up pulling a card depicting what I just previously said, you know?
Oh, look, Sylvia asked the question. And Gilly put his as well, too.
Sylvia did put the question.
Yeah, hers is, what is Kashawn's intentions for R in the future?
Oh shit, hold on. I don't know why my chat's not updating. Let me see if I could pull it up on the website.
It's fine. I got you, though, if anything.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Anytime, girl. Teamwork make the dream work.
So, what is Keyshawn's intentions for our future? Okay. So, Sylvia wants to know, what are Keyshawn's intentions for their future? Yeah, everyone in the chat right now, just pull up, grab a glass of wine. dim the lights down. We're gonna chill, okay?
Light a blind. Hold and pick.
My heart's stereo. It's finally so close. Hmm. Huh. There's something involved with the legal system here with the justice card in the world. Page of Pentacles. So in regards to this situation, I feel like the justice card when it comes to the court system is about legal documentation for like weddings. Because we have the world card here, which is like end all overall happiness. End all overall happiness. It's there's like justice in a way when it comes to that word specifically, because I felt that you felt that this person was just constantly like pulling you around here, because it's like the Page of Pentacles is like sort of an immature energy, but this is also talking about someone who's young, you know, someone who still has time to mature and grow. Eight of Pentacles. Do you feel like this person doesn't focus on working that much? Like, I feel like he doesn't have goals for himself in a way. Like, this is like the type of person, like, yeah, I'm gonna be working on my car, chilling with the boys. But at the same time, he's like, you know, it's like short-term future, you know, is what he's focused on, not long-term. But when it comes to you, he's definitely going to give you the time, and he's going to actually sit down and like work with you, you know? It might seem a little like that doesn't sound like him, like, but I feel that he's gonna be stepping out of his normal energy to do this with you, you know? His intentions are good, if that's a way for me to put it. Like, he's there for you, not against you. We have Gillian next. He works his ass off and it doesn't sound like him. Yeah. It's like with the Seven of Pentacles, when it came in the reverse for him, if it wasn't lack of wanting to work, it could be overworking energy then, and then not being able to have that separate time to actually put towards the people around us. But overall, like when it comes to his intentions towards you now, though, like he has no sympathy. That's why I'm saying when he comes to you, it's going to be completely off. Like it's going to be out of his like comfort zone to come to you in regards to the situation. Hold on. My phone just fell. Lack of work on relationships. Yeah.
Got him.
Because when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it could have two different meanings, like I mentioned. But the one that stood out to me was that he didn't want to work, which I don't know why. It's like, that could just be how he feels, you know, as opposed to what he's actually doing. Like, he might not want to have to work all the time, but it's just like the cards that he was dealt, you know? I also have the Hi, Ari. Yeah, you were added. Oh my god, my boyfriend's calling me. He's gonna have to wait. 8.5 years, 3 kids. Fight, care for the love of mine. For the feeling of mine. So, when it comes to the court system, like I mentioned before, that is going to be involved with the intentions. Sorry to cut this short. Hold on. Wait. If he calls me a second time, I'm gonna have to answer it. Sorry to cut that reading short, Sylvia. If you do want an in-depth reading, though, you could always donate to either my Cash App or my PayPal below. Just make sure to read the description, though, like before you make any decisions. So Gillian, if you're here, just let me know. I'm about to start your reading next. You are here? All right, awesome. He's always worked since we've been together, but he has talked to females every time, but thanks so much. It's no problem. I'm sorry you're dealing with this situation. Well, when it comes to you and the kids now, like, do you make sure that they get all their needs met, right? So when it comes to your kids now, after you get their needs met, what's happening with your needs now? Right? Like the best way to deal with certain people in regards to that type of situation is just give them their space. If they want to reach out and actually be a little sympathetic, they will. You just gotta work on their time. I know it's really frustrating, but that's like, you know. But if you have the money for it, take yourself out, get your nails done, you know. I don't got mine done, but I'm gonna do them soon, you know. Yes, exactly. But don't forget about yourself too, you know. The kids are always gonna be first, but you have to come next. All right? Don't forget about yourself. So Gillian, you said thank you. Can you let me know what's coming in for me, please? So, like, what do you want to know specifically? Like, I don't have my needs met. Hair fly things, no problem. But when it comes to your needs specifically, we were talking about like you feel like your sexual needs are more important right now, or do you feel like you need to pamper yourself more? Like you need to show yourself more love in a way, you know? I don't know why I'm hearing like tied those tubes already, bitch. I ain't having no more. Fuck that. Pamper. Girl, it's 8 o'clock right now by me. I don't know what time it is by you. But if it's still early in the day by you, definitely like make that appointment, girl. Get your hair done if you got the money for it. If you don't, treat yourself to a nice lunch, you know. If you have time where you're not with the kids, definitely use that time to pamper yourself, you know. Try to relax a little bit cuz it could be a little chaotic having to deal with children at that age. You have 6. You didn't say that. Also, you do want more kids? I could never. Little me is running around. Holy shit. That'd be a nightmare. Looking for guidance? Alright, hold on. Alright. I could do what you're looking for help-wise, what your spirit guides have in plan for you in the near future. I'm gonna pull an oracle message first for you. No problem. A warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So, Gillian, you are definitely making the right decisions you need to make right now. But there's something else that you're like missing in a way. It's like when it comes to have you answered your deepest calling, I feel like this card's asking you like what's something that you're not taking action towards in your life right now currently. Like I talked to my friend about this. Like, have you cleaned your room? Have you decluttered? Like, it's the same time. I'm always with my three youngest, and that's what I'm made for. Now, tarot card wise, Gillian. Give me 1 second. My back is so fucked up right now. Let me see if I can pull this closer. Oh god. Can you see my freckles? No? Six of Pentacles. Okay. What is this? Kiana. You're not gonna believe this shit. Hello? Oh, she probably stepped away. So, Gillian, how have you been spending your money? Are you saving up? I feel like this might be towards the action that you're lacking in regards to the oracle message that I got for you. Do you feel you like recklessly spend your money sometimes without thinking? Because that's something you're gonna have to change here with the double card. Like, you have to make some sort of change in regards to this. Hi, Manny. How you doing? Yeah, I add you to the list. Hold on. I got my list right here. You're gonna be right after Ari, okay? No problem. And then Gillian. So I also pulled the Ten of Wands. When it comes to your spending habit, I feel like it's really burdensome sometimes because it's like the moments when you actually need the money the most, you don't have it because you already spent it. You know, I feel like there has to be some sort of give and take when it comes to how you spend your money. Ari, you are after Gillian next, by the way. So Gillian, yeah, when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you burden yourself a lot when it comes to how you spend your money. It's like Page of Rods. Yeah. You gotta take some sort of initiative when it comes to thinking before spending. like my advice, like if you have a little journal or a book or something, write down how much you would make in a week and then write down the expenses that you have. And then after that, after you subtract those differences, that's free money that you have to spend, right? So you want to take at least 20% of that free money and put it to the side. Don't fucking touch that shit. Okay, go. Okay. Okay. So I hope that makes sense, Gillian. Spend wisely. Ari, you are next, by the way. So Gillian, yeah, when I did that reading for you, it's talking about near future as well, by the way. So if you have an expense coming up and if you have money now that you should be putting to the side, put it to the side for that, please, please. For the love of God, please do it. So Ari, whenever you are ready, you could put your question down in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Not Manny. Manny, you are after Ari, though. Manny, you're going to be the next person after this reading, okay? So Ari, the Aries diva, if you're here, just let me know and then put your question in the chat for me, okay? You're welcome, Manny. Ari, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, okay? I'm going to finish up my cigarette from before. So in 2 minutes, if Ari isn't back, I'm going to move on to you, Manny, okay?
Okay.
You scared the fuck out of me.
Okay.
It's all good. See, I told you as soon as I changed the title of the video, that's like when people started coming. I was like, But I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? I like to help out people that don't have financial means of seeking help.
That's the fact.
You are here. Okay, okay. She made it. The diva is here. So whenever you're ready, girl, just put your question in the chat and I'll get to you as soon as possible, okay? Yeah, I'm jamming to the music over here that you're playing. So Ari, you said, why have I had so much bad luck in relationships and friendships?
Girl, me too.
We all have, honestly. So when it comes to friendships in general, sometimes we have to pick and choose like who we surround ourselves with because it could be really draining to surround yourselves with the wrong people. I haven't had much luck in finances either, but that's for another day. Okay. So much bad luck in relationships and friendships. Okay, I got you. Done.
I'm in the same boat.
So we got Six of Swords in reverse. All right, so it's been a little rough, you know. The boat hasn't tipped over just yet. All right, we're still in the fucking boat. We're still good. I don't want to get my hair wet. Fuck. Why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so you've been dealing with a lot of shit when it comes to the people around you. Backstabbed, betrayed, fucking talked about behind your back type shit. Like, well, when it comes to these people, it's like you gotta trust your gut, you know? Like, it's like I wish I was more selective with friendships and relationships, but I'm picky and I choose the wrong people in relationships and friendships. I feel like when we meet people in our lives, like people that seem to have their shit together don't have their shit together. So like I feel like when you meet friendship wise, when you meet people that speak out to you, like pique your interest, you know, you have to like learn to look past physical fronts and try to understand why people act the way they do. I've dealt with almost all types of toxicity. Yeah, girl, I saw it in the cards. We had the Nine of Cups here too. So I feel like you definitely did have a love interest in your life that was there for you, but not in the way you fucking wanted. With the Wheel of fucking Fortune in reverse. This person was definitely a karmic. With the Seven of Cups in reverse. So they were all about me, not you. I don't know. I went like that. Like they were wearing a mask when they first met you in a way, but then like how broke loose, bro. You weren't ready. That shit was like someone blows their fuse all of a sudden for no reason. You're just like, what just fucking happened? What was that? Most of my love interests that's that I had, they hurt me. So I don't want to say look into the health background of these people if they got bipolar disorders. But like the best advice I can give you in regards to this into love when it comes to the people you look for, try to get out of your comfort zone, try to lower the type of people you date in regards to appearances. I'm not saying lower your standards completely, but like, you know, sometimes the nerdy type can be fun to hang out with, you know. Because I got that with the King of Cups. I just gotta be attracted to them, and that's the other thing too. Like we're not always built the same way. Like you could be attracted to someone but still not be sexually fulfilled, and then there's the not being attracted to someone and being sexually fulfilled. It's like, what do you want to look for specifically in someone that you want to be with, you know? Like I feel like that's a question you need to ask yourself in a way, but I feel like you already know. I don't mind nerdy guys if I'm attracted to them, however most nerds are not attracted. I know the feeling. So by nerdy, like I mean something out of the ordinary, something unique, you know? Because it's not always about someone like that. Don't get me wrong, like we always want someone to dominate, you know what I mean? Like I want to be pampered. I want someone to like, you know what I mean? Do what they want, you know? But at the same time, it's like you also have to step into this type of energy, like not a dominating energy, but more um discernment, you know? I feel like that there's a lot of gut decisions you didn't listen to and you probably regretted, but trust your gut when it comes to people. That's one thing of advice I could give you right now in regards to this. But also stepping into your power here with the Emperor. So this is literally the card of Aries. I'm not sure if you are an Aries or if it's just the username, but this is literally you. Like you got to step into this energy, girl. Like and also the Ram. I'm seeing the Ram again with the Aries. I like guys that take care of their appearance. Basically put effort into their appearance. Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, I like that too. You know, we like a guy who likes to, you know, keep himself kept up, you know.
Nerds are like that. They don't look pretty.
I feel like nerdy type guys could be a little, you know, like cleanly. I think the Virgo rising makes me picky.
Girl, I do.
It does.
I got Virgo rising.
Nerds stay to themselves. The most humble and cute are the self-love. Yeah. Find yourself a gamer. Find yourself someone that actually like likes to spend time with themselves, but not in a toxic way. So, Manny, whenever you are ready, it is your turn, by the way. Yeah, cute gamer, you know. Just go on Twitch, find a random ass game that you like, and find a hot guy with his cam up, you know. You never know where you might meet people, you know. I feel like that's a good way to make friends too. You know, if you get online and find a community in your area that has a specific thing that you also like, finding those best interests can help you find people that you relate to, you know? You're welcome, Ari. I hope that helped. And welcome back, by the way. I haven't seen you in like that long. I feel like it's been like 2 years since I seen Ari. I recognize the names of the chat, you know? Like, there are people that have like come and gone. You know, I haven't been always on my own ass when it comes to tarot readings, but I'm here now. Manny, where the fuck are you? God, my hair is a fucking mess right now. I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty until Manny shows up, so. For friends, I want a female friend that likes to party, lol, and take me places and is likable. We're in the same boat, girl. Yo, Kiana, when we hanging out? Straight up.
Whenever you ready.
Girl, I miss you.
Oh God, let me know.
And of course, she gotta be loyal, secure in herself, and mature. That's a given, no? I feel like when it comes to friends, sometimes when life happens, we tend to split apart and not talk for a while. But if you talk to certain people and they actually come back into your life, like they're showing that they care, you know? And I feel like you should embrace those people and let them back in. But when it comes to other people, trust your gut, you know? Yeah, if Manny doesn't show up, I got you, Kiana. I got you, Kiana. You said, I have a question. Can you tell me if Kiana M and Lennox N is either meant to be friends or lovers? I got you. I feel like the way I read that was like weird. Huh?
Know what you said?
I said the way I read it was weird.
I mean, now if you read it fast, that don't look right. That shit don't look right.
Ah, it's okay. I got you. You know what? Manny isn't back yet, so I'm gonna skip to Kiana right now. And if Manny happens to shows up again, I'll just do their reading. So let's see. Kiana M and Lennox N, are they either meant to be friends or lovers? Is this the friend that we were talking about?
Yeah, this is the other friend. The first friend. This is the other friend. The other friend. Now I play both fucking day.
So we got Four of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? With the Star in reverse. Remember before how I said the Star in reverse? So it's like, how can I put it? So Four of Pentacles, Star. I'm gonna pull one more card for the Pentacles real quick. For Two of Cups. Okay. It is literally going to be about money. I feel if you're gonna choose to be with this person, it's like I don't feel like they're not gonna reciprocate right away because it's like their intentions are in other places right now currently. Then we have the Hanged Man, so it's like you're in this energy of just waiting.
Yeah. That's when you get a bottom there.
Four of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you felt like God was telling you, like put your energy somewhere else, you know, because it was in reverse.
Yeah.
I
just have to look random, but I know those windows.
Then I also pulled the Six of Pentacles in reverse.
Oh no, that's so many reverse.
So yeah, so many reverse cards. So with the Six of Pentacles in the upright, it typically talks about being like a mediator in a way, lending money to this person, but I don't think it's like vice versa. I don't know if this person is like this isn't the type of person to like give handouts, you know.
No, he's not good. No.
Then we got the Devil in reverse. This is someone that isn't really gonna change because they already have a lot that they're dealing with. And I think that's why God wants you to put your energies in towards somewhere else, someone else.
That's what I hope to do. Okay.
So Ari, oh, you're welcome. I was gonna say, Ari, if you're still here, like, if you're around New York, where I'm looking for a friend. I'm loyal. Loyal. What was that? DJ Khaled? Another one.
Another one.
So like what's that situation there with money? Like do you help him sometimes or like that was like in the past you guys used to help each other? Like say
In
if
the
there was
past,
like a game you both wanted or like a drink you both wanted to have, you would like put the money together to like buy it? No.
it was like whatever he was doing, I supported him. Like I always supported that nigga. I supported him more than he supported me emotionally, but I supported him like with customers and stuff like that. Like if he sold drugs, just know I was helping him bring the customers in.
Mm-hmm.
But like say when I'm emotionally going through something, he would look out for me. But like, and that was another thing I would always take from him. Like his Apple shoes, if I wanted to take money from him, I would then take that shit from him. But one time we did a trade off. I had big bills and he had little bills. So we traded. He took $100 from me. I was like, bitch, you lucky that adds up to all the times I ever took from you. And that's a penny for every time whatever amount I ever took. And he looked at me like, sis, I was like, yeah, motherfucker. That's how we really talk to each other. Because I could give two shits.
Do you feel like that's like also what showed up in the devil card in reverse? It's like not changing. Do you think he's still doing stuff like that right now?
Big facts. He gonna do whatever he feel like he put his mom to. It's summertime. He never missed outside. So he could miss spring. He'll miss the spring and the winter and fall. But he ain't never missed the summer. That man ain't never gonna change. He told me in my face.
Oh damn.
Oh, I genuinely know he's not. I
So
can't stand to know he.
and this
I
comes
just
back
want
to
to
you trusting your gut, you know, like when God's telling you to like put your energy towards other things, I feel like you're already doing that, you know?
like that nigga. What you call it me today? And I just been chilling. Like I don't care. All day today. Like certain of me just don't care to be bothered. Even when I don't care to be bothered. Like genuinely don't care to be bothered. It's like don't come near me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And JR just a good, honestly speaking. That's the only thing I really know about him. And I can admit, he's just a good friend. But he's a person you call once in a blue. But it's always me reaching out. It's never him reaching out to me. You get what I'm saying?
Um that's definitely I don't want to say this like on the internet, but like that's like definitely like drug dealer energy. like
Bro, I'm not telling you that ass treat me like that.
like like you're his friend, like you shouldn't treat me like one of your customers, you know, like
So because I really don't fit into his circle. That's why I told you. He likes luxury. I don't. If I will order luxury shit, I promise you I'll be in his circle. Because you know what it was? Life, the way God kept hitting us, most of our friends knew each other. Like we
mhm.
kept crossing each other. Most of his people he sold to always people I knew. So then they would look like, oh, I have to call him. And I would just look like it was nothing. So then when he would come and I'll be there, he'd be like, why you didn't tell me you was there? I'd be like, because I didn't give a fuck about you. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like, I say that in front of everybody, and everybody would look at me like, how do you talk to him like that? I can talk to him any kind of fucking way I want to. You don't talk to him like that. The fuck? I don't care. Not saying I like, I used to talk like that all the time. No, I used to get hyped because sometimes he would just fall. Like, he would ignore everybody
Sometimes
else.
you gotta
I
put
told you, he's
people in their place when they do fucked up shit, you know?
yeah, I always put him in his place. That's what they never like take away. I put him in his place, but when I put him in his place, he tried to do the thing where he tried to like turn and flirt with me, but he sees that it doesn't work anymore. So now it's like he just don't be bothered because it doesn't work for me though. It's like nothing works though.
So do you feel you still want to be friends with him? Or
that bitch the other day. I don't even feel bad when I need to go live. Okay. Not before we went to school and catch up on.
And you know, you're still in school with this field that you're pursuing, and you still have opportunities to make more friends while you're still there, you know?
That's true. Man, fuck these niggas. All these niggas I meet, they just want to fuck me. I want to fuck too, but I can't fuck right now. So they need to leave me alone.
I feel if you go into the cafeteria, you might meet some dudes that are like quiet, but not in like not in like an observatory type of way, like not like someone who is like constantly watching other people. I feel like if you go into the cafeteria, you'll meet some dudes that are like probably watching anime on their phone while they're eating or some shit. Like I feel like those are the type of people you should approach and like ask like how their day's going, you know?
But I really don't like anime, so it's kind of weird because a female like me. So
You want Dragon Ball Z,
It's
bro.
not-
Tell them about talk to them about Dragon Ball Z. Try
niggas look at me even say that, and not like a girl like me talking to them. They be looking at stuff like she's talking to me. Bitch, I'm a nigga just like you. Like,
Nah, it's because they're intimidated by your beauty. You know what they mean? Like they don't pursue people above them because they don't feel like they deserve it in a way. But it's like when you go to them, you know, they feel appreciated. Like they feel handsome. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like you give that type of vibe where you make people feel good. You know, feel good about themselves.
It's kind of.
Girl, your voice is you're cutting out completely right now. I don't know what you just said,
Can you hear me
but
now?
nah.
I said trying to get to the cafeteria, but I did not. I was like, I don't like sitting on cafeteria.
Oh, is anyone in the chat right now, by the way? Because like I could do another reading. If not, I might call it an end in a little while. Manny never showed up. Oh wow. Huh?
Hold on, Jamie. Let me right back.
All right, no problem. So, since Manny isn't here and we don't have anyone else in the chat right now, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you to everyone that showed up today. I really appreciate you, and I'm wishing all the love and appreciation and energy I could send to you guys to help you throughout the rest of your week. And I hope you all have a lovely night. All right, peace out, everyone. Oh, you said I'm gonna stay in the chat for a little bit longer and talk. All right. I'm down, Ari. I didn't know if anyone was in the chat, so I just like, I was about to end it, but you're still here, so we'll hang out. Would you move to Florida? I don't know. My brother's moving to Florida actually next month. New York is expensive. I don't know if I recommend moving up here. It's it depends, you know. Like the city, too expensive. Long Island, too expensive. Upstate, It's affordable, but job security isn't like the greatest upstate. You live in Rochester, like Rochester, New York, or Rochester, Florida? Because I'm pretty sure there's a Rochester and also Westchester upstate. I call it upstate. To me, anything past the Bronx is upstate. I don't like living here though. I want to visit New York City, but I don't want to move there. Rochester's definitely upstate. Okay, okay. So like, are we talking about Buffalo, Austin? Like, I'm trying to think what else is upstate. Um, Weedsport. When it comes to upstate New York, I feel like there's definitely a lack of entertainment. I feel like the only things they have upstate are weed from gas stations and your local pub. You know, you got everyone coming in left and right having a drink or two. But not everyone wants to drink to have fun, you know? I feel like they should have more shit up there, you know? Yeah, it's boring here for the most part. Yeah. They gotta like they gotta introduce something new up there, you know what I mean? Five of Wands. So definitely going out and like making friends is definitely like in your best interest right now. Um, I don't know what there is to do upstate though. Like, I know in Pennsylvania they have like go-kart racing and other shit like that, but yeah, I have been upstate, yeah. I've been to Weedsport. I was there for 2 years, but I was with my ex-fiance at the time, so it didn't really go that well. Um, it's really beautiful up there, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to things to do, there's a lot of lack. I feel like you're missing that friendship circle that you used to have here with the Three of Cups, but it came in the reverse. So it's like you used to have this really close friend group that you used to talk to about everything, but like I feel like you guys all went your separate ways. Like I don't know if it was because of like college or work, um, but I feel like you were really close to like two other girls, and they like, you know. I like Pennsylvania better than New York. Honestly, Pennsylvania is definitely like a better option if you're trying to look for a state that has more opportunities to do stuff outdoors, you know? I don't know about the rest of Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania is nice. I know the people there are nicer. Yeah, they are, honestly. Like, and if you got that New York accent like I do, like you're gonna hit it off, trust. I don't have the desire to move to Pennsylvania, but if I had to live in another northeastern state, I would choose PA. Okay. Definitely give it a look at, you know? Like, if you want to look into places to live in Pennsylvania, I would probably recommend, like, if you want to live somewhat in a town type rural area, but not too much in the country, Lidditz, Pennsylvania, or Philly. But Philly's more literally like city type vibes. I would recommend like Lidditz or Liverpool. I don't know why I heard Liverpool. Like if you do have the means of transversing a state to go over there, I want city vibes. Okay, okay. So Lidditz is literally the perfect place to go then, because it's like they have their shops. They have a whole bunch of different chain stores that connect to each other on a lot of different streets in Lidditz, but they're not like skyscraper type buildings, you know? They're all like one-story buildings. The people there are really nice. They hold festivals every year, I'm pretty sure. Lidditz Park, I know they have a 4th of July celebration every year for Independence Day. What other states have you been to? So me personally, I have been to Pennsylvania, Vermont, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and New Jersey. So I've only been to 8 states in my life. I've never been to any other state. Um, I've always wanted to travel west, like towards Texas, but I can't deal with the heat, girl. Like, I'm already sweating here in New York. Like, fuck that. I've been to New Jersey, but it was South Jersey. South Jersey is nice, but when it comes to like weather during like hurricane season, fuck that. But when it comes to upstate New Jersey, you know, you got Sussex County. What else? Honestly, if you want to live in like an urban type area, I would recommend Sussex. But because you said the city, not Newark. Don't ever go to fucking Newark, New Jersey. Maybe Tom's River or I'm seeing like ROS Rosdale, not Rosdale, Rosthal. There's some state, there's some city within New Jersey with the R, and I think it's south of Newark, New Jersey, but not that far. I either want to live in the southwest or southeast of Colorado. I don't know what's in Colorado, but if they got a 7-Eleven, I'll go. Any state that doesn't have a 7-Eleven, like I know New Jersey has like Wawa gas station. It's basically 7-Eleven, but with a gas pump. Uh, North Carolina, Arizona, South Carolina, Florida, Colorado, Louisiana, Georgia. Girl, we're just naming all the states right now. All states you're considering. Okay, okay, okay. Not all. Not all. Certain cities in New Jersey don't have 7-Elevens, like at all. Like Tom's River, never seen a 7-Eleven over there. But there are definitely some, you know. Yeah, but not all of them. It's like, do you want to have to travel 3 towns away just to go to a 7-Eleven to get your fucking morning coffee? You know what I mean? Like, girl. She's like, I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I don't need fucking 7-Eleven coffee. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really like Dunkin' Donuts, but when it's early as fuck, you don't got much money, 7-Eleven. I was considering Maryland, but not so much anymore. Maryland doesn't seem bad, but it's expensive. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you got to think about expense wise, you know, like what works best financially for yourself, but also researching into the area that you want to move into, right? Like, because if you don't have kids yet, but you're planning on having kids, maybe you want to look for something that's close by to a school, but also close by to like something convenient. Like I said, like a 7-Eleven, you know? Because I feel having that, you know, way to commute without having to worry about transportation is always a good thing. And plus it's still cold over in Maryland. Like they still get snow. Do they really? I'll move there. I just dropped another card. I feel like you should look to a place that has like mountain ranges, but also like, how can I describe it? I'm seeing like mountain scenery in a way to the place that you're going to move to, but it's not completely like barren, you know? If you do move, get a dog or something. I feel like you do you have a dog? I feel like it, if you don't have a dog, I feel like a dog that you might want is like a little, I don't want to say a Shih Tzu, but like a white dog, like an Alaskan Husky almost. The Midwest is flat too, from what I've heard, but that don't matter. I want a small dog or a cat. Yeah, like a small dog. So like in this card here, see how it has like a little like a Shih Tzu type of dog, but it's like white. So I feel the place that you're going to move to, it is going to have like a flat type land. Like if you see here, there's mountain ranges in the background, right? But if you look below that, it's flat, right? Almost like desert type vibes, but not really. I feel like that's like a wheat field that was flattened. Have you ever wanted to like have like not a farm, but like your own garden, you know? I feel like you should move into a state that allows you to buy acres of land with the property, you know? Just so you can have space to grow and to raise a family, you know? Not really. Not really for what? Sorry. I don't know the context. You don't want to own a lot of land, you just want a house and like a front yard. The garden? Oh, okay, okay. I feel like you might like a garden though. Something tell me you don't like bees. I'm like picturing a bee flying around and you're just like, fuck that. I don't mind some backyard though. So yeah, that I feel like that's where the not wanting to garden stems from, is not liking bees. Um, but you could still grow vegetables and plants. And if you have like a chicken coop or something, it might prevent certain pests from entering the property. Um, but I am seeing something with the mountain range in the background. So if you do look into moving in the future, um, look for something like that, you know? Something that's not too far from the city, but also within, you know, driving distance, you know, being able to have some sort of convenient way to get around. Um, because girl, like you already know, you're upstate New York. If you don't have a car, you're fucked, right? So definitely, like if you move to a place, try to get something that is reasonable, you know, when it comes to stores, buildings, people that are going to be near to where you live, but not that far, you know? Like, I don't know why I'm hearing 20-minute walk from the store. Like, I don't know. I feel like you might like it. Because you don't want to be a city girl. You still want to, like, feel comfortable. But at the same time, it's like you want to be able to express yourself to more people around you. But you don't feel like you're able to do that right now where you're at. I feel like upstate New York could be a little isolative in a way. Hey Amanda, how you doing? I want to live in a nice part of the city. Oh, okay. So like I said, if you move to like Pennsylvania, for example, like I said, Lidditz is definitely like suburban type city vibes. Um like you're literally not that far away from the town or the city, but it still has that country vibe, you know? Yeah, Amanda, you can ask the question. I got you. There's no list currently. I'm just doing free readings. So you want to know what can I expect from my ex Gem this June? Like Gem, like Gemini? Can you give me like a first name so I could focus on the energy? What can Amanda expect from Akiel? Akiel? Um, do I want to adopt kids in the future? Me personally, it's like I can't have kids personally, due to medical reasons, but when it comes to adopting, I've always wanted to have a kid once I'm financially stable and like have my own living situation. Um, that has definitely been like a thought that has crossed my mind a lot. Um, but I feel like I might want to start off with animals first before I move on to like having a kid to look after, you know? So, Amanda, um, have you been, you said X, so I already know now, but it's like, I definitely want kids someday. I feel like I have kids for sure in the future. Ari, I'm getting the vibe that you will have a kid, possibly more than one. I'm seeing two kids for some reason, but Amanda, I'm seeing the Ten of Swords here for the situation. I feel like this person is gonna like do the same shit that they did in the past. I don't I don't feel that you should take a risk when it comes to this person. I feel like he just might want to use you. I don't feel like let me see what this is here. Something's like stopping me from talking about it. Amanda, did something happen when it came to like I feel like you gave this person something physical, like a I don't want to say money, but it's more like a personal possession, like something you used to own. I feel like this person was like they took that shit for granted, and it's like they just walked all over you. Like Ten of Swords is literally like the ultimate betrayal, you know? Like I don't if you really want to put yourself in the shoes back again with this person, like I don't know what you're gonna expect something different, but no, you didn't give anything. So what is this Six of Pentacles for? Let me clarify this one card. I'll do one more pull for you, okay? It's I don't know, we was on and off for almost 2 years. No, I didn't give anything. Okay. So I have the Ace of Cups clarifying the Six of Pentacles now. So when it comes to the situation, he's gonna come to you with a love offer, but it's something to do with money or something physical. But there is this past energy of the Ten of Swords with the Fool card in reverse. It's like when you think of something creative, something new, like a new passion, but in the reverse, it's like not original, something that has already happened, like something to do with money though. Like I don't feel this person wants to give more to you because they feel like they have too many expenses, too many bills to pay. It's like it's weird energy, you know? I feel like this person's like playing with you in a way. You're the Queen of Pentacles here. Like you're sitting in your power. You make the money you need to make. You're paying your bills. You're you know you're doing what you got to do. And it's like, say if you need help, like this is just a situation, right? Say if you need help and you have like a payment you need to make and you've already paid everything else and you have nothing else to like put towards this payment that might like fuck you up, like in a way. Like say if you have a this isn't you specifically, but like it's a how can I describe it? Like this is the type of person we're dealing with right now in regards to this is like someone who isn't mature when it comes to how they spend their money, but at the same time they're like they want to give you like 5 cents as opposed to $100. You know, it's like they're not in for you. Like it feels like they're like cheap. I don't know why the word cheap came to mind, but like I don't know how else to describe this. I don't know how else to put this situation. It's like they like you, but they don't want to remember what they did to you. They don't even see what they did to you, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. Queen of Pentacles, though. I'll pull one more. Okay. Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Girl. I told him we are friends and I told him I'm involved and he is involved and trying to see if I would be with him. What? It's like you're the Queen of Pentacles here, right? And then he's this Knight of Pentacles. It's like you have so much to give, but you also have like boundaries, right? This person doesn't care about those boundaries. They want to take it, right? I don't know how else to describe this energy. It's like there's too much take and not enough give, you know? This could be involved with money or it could be involved with energy, right? No problem, Ari. Sorry about that. I feel like this Gemini can be a little childish in a way when it comes to the things they want. I want to cry because I want to fight him. There's no other way to describe this energy other than chaotic. It's like someone's playing with your energy in a way, you know? It feels like a game. It literally just feels like a game. Like I don't know how any other way to describe that situation between you two. So what's next in his actions and intentions behind it? He wants to be the King of Cups, right? He wants to give you the pleasures. Like, he really likes you. But the thing is, this is what he, in reality, what he's actually giving you. The Knight of fucking Cups in reverse. He's not the king. This is what he wants to be, right? But this is what he really is. Like, how else can I describe it? Literally, like, how else can I describe it? It's like you say you want to do one thing, but then you fucking do this and that. And it's like, where can we meet in the middle? What can we do where both parties can be happy? Like, it literally, it feels, a mess is a mess. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But it's like, when someone is a King of Cups, this is someone who is devoted, openly loving, someone who is compassionate and well within power to make the right decisions when it comes to love. But when it comes to the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is someone who makes reckless decisions, someone who doesn't think about the people they're affecting emotionally. That might just be like in general Gemini, but my fault to all the Geminis out there. My condolences. He will still try to communicate. What type of guys I like? Tall, dark, and handsome. Not as much. My boyfriend's actually Puerto Rican. Yeah, he's my height. He has no hair. He's bald. He's literally like completely different from all the other guys I've ever dated in my life. But he makes me happy. You know? Like it's something completely different for me, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's bald. Will he still try to communicate, and would it be wise to be his friend? Like I said, in regards to the overall energy and situation, there's a lot of take and not enough give, right? So if you want him to just be friends for now, you could take that how it resonates. You could still be friends with this person, like don't get me wrong, you know? But when it comes to dating this person, you might want to think a little bit deeper in regards to how they treat you and the people around them, you know? Have I ever found any black men or Asian men attractive? I have. Yeah. I met this one guy I went to school with recently who was like attractive to me. Um, but the thing is, I'm in a relationship already. I'm not gonna pursue someone that like, you know, even though they have the hots for me, I don't want to ruin the faith that I have with my own current significant other, you know? Because me personally, I when I love someone, I'm just gonna give my love to them. I don't want to pursue other passions, you know, in regards to love interests. But don't get me wrong, he was cute though. Like there's nothing wrong with admiration. You know what I mean? But when it comes to pursuing and acting on feelings, that's a whole different story, you know? So he will still be trying to talk to me. He is a mess. He always doing this, girl. Like, why? It's going to be hot girl summer soon. I'm ready for it, girl. Like, I just gotta put my hair up in a ponytail, you know? I'm just playing. It'd be hot as hell, okay? I live in New York. It's literally hot in the summer. No joke. I'll sleep with the AC on, thank you very much. I've always been drawn to men outside of my race. I'm African American. Oh well. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, as long as you find someone that treats you nice, you find attractive, they're attracted to you, it's all good in the hood. You know, I wouldn't even give a fuck about who I'm dating, like cultural wise. Like, but the thing is, when it comes to religion, that's like a whole separate thing. Because it's like, me personally, I'm Christian, but I'm also spiritual. You know, because it's like I have my beliefs with God, but I also have my beliefs with reality when it comes to spiritualism in the physical sense. Um, let's see here. We met in high school, me being reckless and talking to him. If he's gonna call you again, say hi. You know, don't be afraid. If you really want to reach out to him, you could. I didn't see anything in the cards saying that was bad. But the cards wanted me to let you be aware of his traits, you know, the way he perceives himself to other people. Perceives, sorry. I wouldn't turn down a blonde guy that I found cute. Honestly, I find dark-haired men more attractive than blonde-haired men, but that's just me personally. And here I am, blonde. If you want to date a ginger, that's all you. That's all you, bro. You do you. I believe in you. Speaking of Amanda, my ex-fiance was a Gemini, and he was a redhead. Enough said. I'm not with that person no more. He put me through hell. But not everyone's gonna be like that, you know? It's just preference. I would never date a redhead again. That's just me. A red-headed Gemini. Oh my. Virgos are so fucking chill to be around as an Aries. They are the best fucking friends to be around, you know? They're literally, they'll listen, they'll joke around, they're nerdy. Virgos are literally like the best friends for Aries, honestly. I had a crush on a redheaded Aries. He was cute, but I found out he was abusive to his ex-girlfriend. Holy shit. Yeah, that's why I don't date redheads anymore. That's just me though, but he was a Gemini. Uh, as Aries men, they could be a little aggressive, but not in a mean way. I feel like their aggression comes out of excitement. You know what I mean? It's like, say if you're playing like Call of Duty or something, you get a kill, and you stand up and scream in excitement. Yeah, but, excuse my language, but it's like that type of energy. When an Aries man can't focus that energy in a positive way, they will take it out on like people around them unintentionally. I used to have an Instagram. I don't anymore though. I, I got too many people catcalling me on like direct messages and shit. Like I wasn't into the random dick pics on a daily, okay? Like that's why I got rid of my Instagram. And that redhead that had the same birthday as me. I was born on the 19th. What about you? 1-9. Oh, let me see if I can put it. 19th. I honestly don't want a guy that's the same zodiac sign as me. Oh, you were born the 18th? Hey, let's go. We're day apart. As an Aries, it's hard to date another fire sign because it's like maybe an Aries and Sagittarius could be good, but like fire and fire, it's like it could be a little chaotic. I tried dating a Leo. I'm good. Oh my god. The Leo I tried dating, you know, me being an Aries, he how can I put this? Um my boyfriend's zodiac sign. Let me look this up actually. My boyfriend is a Capricorn. So if that helps, like he helps calm me down, you know what I mean? It's like but not all Capricorns are like bad per se. Like I was hearing Capricorn in my head before you even said that. Yeah. I feel like Aries and Capricorn could be good together, but like Capricorn are like set in their ways. Like they could be a little set in stone, if that's a way to put it. But you know, with a little bit of heat, you know, us being Aries, we are a diamond. You know, we we help shape the rough edges. You know what I mean? We're not fixer uppers, but we'll get the job done. Capricorn is your least favorite sign? Why? What happened? Girl, what? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué lo que? Tauruses are like Capricorns, but more tolerable. For me, it's the opposite. Literally the opposite. Tauruses are literally like, I don't think a stubborn man would be good for me. I'm stubborn myself. Exactly. I'm stubborn too. So you get me. You get me. You know? But when it comes to certain subjects, as Aries, we could be flexible. But when it comes to things that really matter the most, we're like, pause. You need to step back, give me some space because you keep talking about this, I'm gonna flip. You know? Like, Bixby fucking. But when it comes to Capricorns, you know, it's like I can't say this for all Capricorns because I've literally only met one Capricorn in my life that I knew was a Capricorn. And it's my boyfriend. So it's like he could be really stubborn, but he's like fun to hang around, you know? Like he's not boring like a Taurus. I this is just me. This is literally just me, but my experience with a Taurus is that they were into furries. that was my experience with a Taurus. So take that how it resonates, leave the rest behind. I don't want it. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. But that was my experience with Taurus. Right? Virgos, they could, like I said, Virgos could be like the best friends for fire signs because it's like sometimes we get on our nerves, but like Virgos can be really open and receptive to hearing what we have to say. So like that could be a positive thing, but there are a lot of negative traits that we can look into zodiac signs, but I prefer to stay towards the positive end, you know? Me personally though, Leo, Taurus, and Gemini. If anyone is that zodiac sign, I wouldn't talk to them, honestly. That's just me. I feel like if you meet a Virgo female, you'll be best friends. You guys will hit it off, you know? But it's like Virgos have drive and passion for things like working out, doing things on a daily to make sure that their family is happy around them. I feel like when it comes to Virgo, like men and women, uh, Virgo women can be cool sometimes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, sorry, I have the hiccups. Broadening your horizon when it comes to friends that you might meet, you know? But I am gonna end it here for tonight because it is getting late and I got stuff I gotta do. But I'm gonna try and go live again tomorrow. So Ari, if you are free, I am gonna be here. So feel free to come back, you know? I hope you have a good night and thank you for chilling and hanging out with us. All right, bye everyone.